I would like to point out that Rat actually has a good idea, at least in principle. Jesse Ventura once said that politicians should have to wear NASCAR jackets of who sponsored them. However, publicly sponsored elections are a bad idea as well. What is to stop two rogue Cincinnati agents from determining who does and who does not get funding? What if the same agency is controlled by the opposition party? Will there be equal treatment? I want to be the person who comes up with solutions, not just problems. However, there is no solution to this problem unless government is severely limited. Since Vance took away Walz's weapon, he discarded it and the two had a fair fight. After all, even though Walz is a self-proclaimed knucklehead, he did agree with Vance on the most common sense items. President Trump did well to choose a diplomat. Do you have any proof that President Trump wants to cut the NOAA? Do you have any proof that he is even connected to Project 2025? Do you really think that only the government can look at satellite data? Even so, President Trump is doing more for the victims of Helene than Brandon is. What we have here is a clear example of the false equivalency fallacy. Hitler wanted to conquer and kill, and Churchill wanted to save lives. Israel is willing to concede land, but the Muslims just want to kill all of the Jews. The two are not the same in the least. I have mentioned before that what Israel is doing does not technically fall under just war. However, considering the past few decades, this was inevitable. Hamas can at any point lay down arms and stop hiding amongst civilians. Israel is even willing to give land, but Hamas just wants all of the Jews to be dead. So breaking into a country is a crime. Probably not paying taxes is a crime. Taking benefits and handouts under these circumstances is a crime. But tell me more about the made-up crimes of President Trump. Are we talking about him repeating what his constituents told him, or him correcting the moderators that chose to fact-check him by using lies before they were corrected themselves? Either way, this boy is comparing apples to oranges. No need to zoom in on this one. The entire idea is that President Trump did something so inconceivably horrible regarding those infected with the China virus, and his supporters just stand by him. This is despite the fact that President Trump acted in response to the China virus while Pelosi partied in Chinatown. Then the Democrats fell in love with the draconian measures and expanded them. It was Democrats that killed people by putting COVID patients in a nursing home, locking people in their homes, or making them take a drug that causes heart attacks and strokes. President Trump cannot be blamed for what the Democrats chose to do, and continue to do. So raising money while the federal government does nothing is the same thing as this. And do not forget the Russian lapel. We cannot forget that Mr. Jones still believes in Clinton's Steele dossier. Again, Israel has been willing to concede land on the condition that their neighbors officially recognize Israel's right to exist. Instead, their neighbors just want to kill all of the Jews. If the Muslims laid down their weapons today, there would be peace. If Israel laid down its weapons today, there would be no Israel. There is a fundamental problem with this logic. It is not the store or the franchise that necessarily sets the prices. Oftentimes, the warehouse sets the prices for the store. The owner's hands are tied and has to do the will of the warehouse. If he does not, they will stop giving him the discounts that they do, or just stop shipping products altogether. Either option does not benefit the consumer in the least. Also, when prices go down, does that mean that the store just decided to be generous? The whole premise of this argument is severely flawed. You can hardly call them insurrectionists when they were let in. You can hardly call them insurrectionists when they were given a tour. You can hardly call them insurrectionists when the president did not even tell them to go in. Now, with that out of the way, we can talk about the connection with Brandon and Ukraine.